I am a corporate recruiter, and I am reviewing a software engineer resume. They have applied to 700 positions and gotten 2 interviews back. That is horrendous. They've been applying since September. So technically the months of November and December don't count because it's weird in recruiting, but still 702 interviews is bad. So I'm expecting this to not be great. All right, what we're going to be looking for as a software engineer intern is, first, you're going to have to pick a tech stack. Front end, back end. If it's back end, then you're going to need to specify if it's like Java or Python. If it's full stack, that's fine. So that's what I'm going to be looking for, and that you have the ability to work well with others and you take direction and criticism. So I'm expecting not to see any of that. Let's see what we got. So everybody anonymizes it like this. This is interesting. I don't know if you need it to be this long, but whatever. Internship. Engineered a microservice for scheduled customization in Amazon Connect using Java and React. So this is too much. Cloud is great. Java is great. React is great. I don't care how much you scheduled it for 7,000 whatever and reduced his downflow, upflow by whatever. It doesn't matter. What GraphQL can be a keyword, but probably not in an internship. AWS is solid. Collaborated with cross-functional teams. Okay, so I've got a little bit of your tech stack. A little bit. But I need more, right? I need SQL. SQL's huge. I need, let's see, if we're going to be looking for this, probably maybe React. I need a little bit more with Java, because I assume this is a back-end Java position. And then I need how you, look, collaborated with cross-functional teams. That means nothing, right? Cross-functional is a keyword, but not necessarily at this level. I really do want, just like, took direction from manager by reviewing my code after weekly one-on-ones where they told me what to change, right? I need to know how you work well with others, and I need to know how you take direction and criticism. You are an intern. You're not supposed to be the star. If it's a master's intern, okay, but for a bachelor's intern, like, it doesn't matter. You're not there to fix the whole company. If they are hiring you to fix the whole company, that's not an internship position. You were there to learn, you were there to take direction, you were there to know the very basics. So cloud is fine, Java is good, React is good. I need a little bit more about the basic tech stack. I need SQL, I need REST API, and then I also need to know how you did this. I don't care that you reduced backend latency by 12%. That means nothing to me. I need to know how you worked with people, right? Developed a vehicle safety monitoring, visualizing charts and heat maps. This is fine. It doesn't give me anything I want. Implemented a feedback collection tool. Yeah, like how do you work well? I don't see that. You're going too much. Like so to get a full-time position, your resume will need to be different than an internship position. They are very different resumes for an internship versus a full-time position. And right now you have kind of in between these a bit. You have an almost full-time position resume, but you're missing too many keywords for full-time position. So I need you to back up and make this an internship resume. Which is, again, I need a basic understanding of the tech stack. If it's Java, that's fine. I need a little bit more about Java. I need React. I need a library. I need APIs. I need SQL. Cloud is fine. That's good to have. You did have React there. But then I also need to know how you worked with people. Again, how do you work well? I don't care that you reduced compliance or efficiency. That doesn't matter. That's not an internship resume. You were not the star. To all internships, you need to show, unless it's a master's internship, that you can be coached, that you can be taught. What they don't want to know is you go in and you say, hey, here's my suggestion. They say, that doesn't work. And then you flip the table and run away and cry. Like, they don't want that. They want to make sure you can work with people and collaborated with cross-functional teams. How? Did you get one-on-one meetings with the manager? Did they review your code? And when it was found wanting, did you implement those things? You're an intern. So yeah, I can see why this isn't getting it. It's sort of, you're trying to write it like a full-time position, and even then it doesn't have the right keywords for a full-time position. So please implement those changes. Make it more basic. Make it more how you work well with others. Take direction in a more of your tech stack, and I think you're going to have more luck. Again, as an internship, it's rough. It's still highly competitive, even with a great resume, and you're going to need to apply very quickly and early. If if it fills up, I imagine within the first hour, you may not even get seen because of how ATSs sort people, which is just in the order they came in. So you need to apply quickly with a good resume, which this at the moment is not. Let's move on to the next video. And if you like these kinds, please like, comment, and subscribe. It is very helpful. This is a full stack software developer? I don't actually know. So here's a little bit weird, right? They said full stack, right? That was what they sent this in at. They didn't give me any notes. They said 1 to 50. So I have to judge this as a full stack resume. But it's got cybersecurity analyst everywhere. So this is not what you sent in. I don't know if you meant to send this in. But I double checked this was it. I don't know if something got wrong, but I can't review this because it's the wrong type and there's nothing here for cyber security. I mean, there's nothing in here for full stack because I don't know off the top of my head cyber security stuff. So I'll just judge this based on formatting because that's the only thing I can do because I assume this was the wrong one. The certification is probably needed, and I know cybersecurity certs are very important, more so than a lot of other places. This can be deleted. The rest of this formatting is okay. This should be up top. This right here, the education and the certification should be together. Skills section doesn't matter, but again, it's at the bottom. You probably need more certs for IT, cyber. So, and I can't scroll up because you put your whole information. So, you probably sent me the wrong thing. I don't really know what you're actually supposed to be doing. I assume cybersecurity. So, let's move on to the next resume and let me know what you actually wanted me to review next time and resubmit. This is a software engineer intern. They said they've applied to 25 applications. Their ratio is 25 applications to 1 interview, which is phenomenal. That's really good. They said they're scared and unsure of applying for another internship. The current state of the tech sector has caused some feeling of self-doubt. I want you to be brutally honest with my resume. Sure. So it doesn't matter how good you are. I know that's going to sound weird for me to say, but I'm not here to judge how good you are as a software engineer. That's not what a recruiter is. We don't have those skills. I'm here to judge if you have the bare minimum qualifications to move forward to an interview. And truthfully, having recruited for 5+ years, I really dislike when people say I'm not blank enough or I don't think I'm good enough, because good is in the eyes of the beholder. It doesn't matter. Like, I have had... Here's an actual thing. There was a Python software engineer developer at the same company. There were 3 roles, each under a different manager. Manager 1 said, yeah, they seem pretty nice, but I don't think they have the skills to work at this company. Manager 2 said, they're okay, but we had a bunch of other better people apply, so we're going to, move them. We're going to decline them because we have a bunch more qualified candidates. Manager 3 said, they're amazing, I'm going to hire them. That is 3 managers for the same role at the same company. Good is relative, so don't doubt yourself when you're like, I'm not good enough to do X, because one manager's trash is another manager's rock star. It really just depends on the manager. So, and honestly, if you're getting a 1 to 25 ratio, your resume is probably solid. So, let's look at this resume, but don't doubt yourself. Don't think you're not good enough, because it doesn't matter. It matters that you meet the right qualifications that manager is looking for, and that's all there really is to it. So stop doubting yourself. It doesn't matter. Your skills are relative. So what we're going to be looking for, I mean, we have, like, y'all should know it, basic knowledge of tech stack, ability to work well with others. This shouldn't be bolded. All of this should not be bolded. Too much bolding. This can maybe be 1, but I do want you to keep the minor in mathematics. That's solid, along with the GPA. Programming languages, Java, JavaScript, HTML, CSS. Again, you listed them all, so they're kind of irrelevant, but this is 3, so whatever. National security, Pacific Northwest. Okay. Visiting researcher and so. Okay, so this should be 1 line. I do understand that this is a mouthful, so you may have to abbreviate one of these, but this should be one line. Developed a comprehensive suite of unit tests within Windows for Linux. Linux is fine. Framework. Created and implemented black code testing C++. Thoroughly validate. That's fine. Automated execution. Okay. I'd like a little bit more, right? The main thing is you immediately hit C, which is okay, and you have Linux, but I want a little bit more. I want more of these, right? I want Django. Well, I guess it'd be .NET for C. I need more. I need a little bit more. It's not bad, but I need a little bit more. And then also how you worked well with others, which you may not need as much because you have more internship experiences. You can kind of leave the ability to work well with others and take directions and criticisms off if you've gotten a lot of other internships, because they count. You're basically pre-vetted by those other companies. So, but I'm missing a little bit of your code here. I need a little bit more, so I assume it's maybe .NET. Anything with SQL, that kind of thing. Developed, again, this should be one line. Developed Python. This should, okay, everything should also be in the past tense. Develop Python scripts to automate data processing and those trends in the Midwestern using public data, using R. Yeah, I need a little bit more. I need a little bit more for your keywords, but that's kind of it. Python and Django, yeah, so I'm missing like SQL, PowerShell's fine. Yeah, I need a little bit more, but overall I could see how this gets passed because, again, if you've had more internships, it's going to look favorably. The job market is, on average, a feast and famine, and you have feasted very well, so you're going to keep going. You're fine. Keep going forward. You've got the bonuses. So I just need a little bit more, right? Like maybe .NET, SQL, REST APIs if you have them over here. So just a little bit more of the code, and then that should be fine. Because if this resume has gotten you this many internships, I don't think it needs to be changed that much. Yeah, oh, here it is. Society Hispanic member, leadership, professional leader, code interview member. That's fine. Yeah, I just think you need a little bit more of the keywords. I don't think these should be bolded. I don't think this should be bolded. These should be one lines and not bolded, and then you'll probably be good. It's still brutal because internships are tough, but again, it's the job market is feast or famine, and right now you have feasted, so use that. Keep going and stop doubting your skills. That goes for everybody. Skills are relative, I swear. Like, there's not a competition every year to determine the singular best coder in the world. And if there is, I haven't heard about it, nor have any of the managers I've talked to. So let's move on to the next resume. This is a resume of a system software engineer. So, full disclosure, still sick. This is kind of a tough one to find. So the keywords and qualifications, while there, might be wrong. So I'm going to probably judge this more by formatting. They have gotten one interview every 50, which is solid. So let's see what we can do. Hi, I am Mert. Okay, this is so long. So I think this, I don't like this formatting. I don't like this font. Use Arial. And I don't think this summary is needed because you don't really say anything here. Like, I know a common thing is people say I'm an independent learner and self-motivated. They don't really mean much in this, so this can probably be deleted. This doesn't need to be bolded. It can be in a bullet point. Let's see, utilized this. Yeah, okay, my bullet point, my keywords and qualifications were very wrong, or you were very wrong. So, and I'm going to actually vote with mine. So I think this is primarily a formatting issue. Also, the dog is beneath the desk. That is why my hand is gone. He wants pets, and you must give dog pets when dog wants pets. So, yeah, I don't think these are bad in how you did this, but the formatting is off. Like, I would use the formatting I have in the description below. But, yeah, this doesn't... It's hard to read, right? And your formatting is... The harder your formatting makes it to read, the less likely you are to get interview. And while I can't really judge it based on the actual bullet points, because, again, I'm sick and I think I got the wrong ones for this, your formatting is not helping you. I would copy-paste the bullet points, but just completely use a different formatting. So let's go to the... That's really the only thing I can do with this, because yeah, academic is fine. I mean, maybe education at the top. You might already have it. Like, yeah, yeah. This is a formatting issue, so please fix your formatting, and I think you'll have a lot more luck. And if you're looking for system software engineer, make sure you can at least find a couple of job titles that are like that, because when I search for system software engineer, I get like 30 different job titles that all could mean different things, and I need to be very specific. So formatting wise, not good. Actual bullet points and keywords and qualifications, I don't know, and I can't really judge that. So next resume. I am reviewing a systems administrator resume. Full disclosure, this is the second time I'm actually reviewing this because you put your phone number out. You deleted all your other contact information when you sent it to me, but your phone number, it was accidentally shown, so I have to redo this. So I've already seen this, and the short answer to this is a pretty solid resume. What we're going to be looking for is primarily this right here, which is troubleshooting common issues and working with end users or stakeholders or customers, whatever it's going to be, and hardware, software. Everything else is kind of going to be a little bit of a bonus because it's going to depend on what kind of position you're applying to. So overall, this is a solid resume since this is the second time I'm reviewing it. I think this is a little long. I think this doesn't need to be bolded and can be in one line. But your first sentence, which is deliver technical support to clients, ensuring timely resolution of issues and maintaining high customer satisfaction, along with documenting troubleshooting steps and internal systems to enhance knowledge and efficiency, is solid. I actually like it. You show that you are talking and helping with customers. I think really the only thing I'm kind of missing here is some of the more basic stuff. So like Linux, Ubuntu, Android, Microsoft. If you have Microsoft 365 or O365, that kind of thing. But otherwise, this is pretty solid. I'm also not a fan of this right here as IT support founder. I mean, you can really just maybe like part-time or something. I don't know. Because usually a self-owned company is a red flag, but it seems to be working for you because you've got like 3 interviews out of, what did you say, 50 applications, which is not enough of a sample size, but is solid. So if that can like keeps going with you, I don't even know if I'd change anything. But yeah, overall pretty solid. Definitely passes. I wish it had a little bit more of the like operating system, but and a teeny bit of formatting issues. But overall, good job. I like it. You definitely pass. So that's it for this video. Thank you all very much, and I'll see you in the next video.